He was fixated on his little booklet, shuffling papers and even at times reading directly from his notes to a question. Makes you wonder how scripted some of these questions may have been. But even with that, he still struggled. Well, joining me now to break it all down is body language expert and former Army interrogator, Gregory Hartley. Gregory, great to have you on the program.
Thanks, Grant. Thanks for having me here.
All right, so I want to get right to it. I'm going to roll the first soundbite. Biden, in an odd moment, he kind of yells about America and building it back. Roll it.
The middle class, hardworking people and people struggling to get in the middle class, they built America, and unions built them. The third reason I said I was running was to unite the country.
Yeah.
So what's he yelling about there, Gregory?
Yeah, I think he's practiced a lot of this. As a matter of fact, I'll give you a tell to know when he's rehearsed something and what's prepared right after I say this. But when he thinks he needs to be passionate, that's his way of being passionate. When he does that a couple of times in the speech, which is a little odd. But after everything he is really prepared, he does a verbal click. He goes, and you'll hear that after everything that's prepared versus when he's talking off the cuff, he doesn't make that sound. The other thing about Biden is that he typically holds his hands up, keeps himself on the rails. When one of those hands will drift off, he's going off the rails. And his other tell is his eyes will flutter when he is lost and confused. So I think he needs some good coaching. I might know a few people who could help him out.
Do you know, I know a couple as well. And you know who else makes that? Not to ever compare myself to Joe Biden, but I do occasionally do that now that you bring it up. All right, here.
Do you do
I
it
want
when
to go
it's
to number
scripted,
two.
or you do it, though, when you're talking is the difference, right? That's the key.
Man, I almost do it when I'm changing topics. In fact, I heard myself do it when I was coming back to you, like getting ready to do another topic. I do it. I got to be very conscious about that. This is why these things are very helpful to me. Here, he forgets in the middle. Let's roll this soundbite.
I'm going to say something outrageous. So the best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway.
Anyway, Gregory, why don't you pick up what he wanted to say here?
Yeah, anybody's guess, right? Anyway, so he's rambling on. This is the guy who's leading the country. And forget politics, forget which side of the fence you're on. If this guy's leading the country, we certainly want him to appear to be more together than he is here. And you see that eyelid flutter when he goes into that part where he's lost. He's just trailing off. It's just a sign that all the preparation didn't help him with that statement, and he should have stayed on script.
Yeah, I think he just has an inability to stay on script. He forgets. It is clear to me he is forgetting where his train of thought is going. Here, more rambling. This is about the filibuster. Watch this one.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be hard to get a parliamentary ruling that allows 50 votes to end the filibuster, the existence of a filibuster. But it's not my expertise in what the parliamentary rules and how to get there are. But
yeah, you can see he looks down, looking for number one, or a 47-year guy, right, who's been in the Senate his whole life. As you're looking down and you see him looking for an anchor, I think that rescue for him was, this is not my area of expertise, and that's his chance to back out. But yeah, he's rambling through this. It's painful to watch.
Do you know, lastly, real quick, if you could do it for me, he often scratches his nose. What is that about, real quick, because I'm already late on time?
Yeah, so scratching your nose really means nothing. When a person does it all the time, it may be an adapter. It's their way to release nervous energy. We all do it, whether it's that tick or whether it's you rubbing your fingers. It's just a way to release nervous energy.
All right. Interesting. Gregory Hartley, great having you on. Thank you. Thank you for service to this country.